G'day everybody, Alvin Pal here from Adventuring Pals. I hope you're all well today. Thank you for clicking on this video. And in this video, I'm going to do a product review on this thing. This is a Uniflame Fire Grill. I've had it for a couple of months now, and I've used it a few times, so I thought I'd do a quick review because a lot of people have seen it and been asking for it. So yeah, why don't you hang around, watch this video, and find out for yourself what I think about this thing. Let's go. She's nice and hot now. I've spread it out so I've got a bit of a cool zone and a bit of a hot zone for cooking because there's no adjustment in height for the fire, so that's just a good way so you can get a little bit of control out of it. And I'm just going to chuck on some lamb chops, nothing special here. I've just got some honey, garlic and a bit of soy sauce on there just to give it a bit of flavour. This isn't really a cooking show, I'm just showing you how she goes actually cooking, which is mainly the reason I bought it. That's a nice big piece there. Okay guys, here we are the next day. I tried to do the video on my opinions on it, but just didn't happen yesterday. It was a bit too chaotic after we got cooking. But as you saw, the food turned out really good. It's always good to cook on coals, and that's the main reason I got this thing, is just for cooking. It works okay as a fire pit. Like you can make a big enough fire on here where, you know, our family, 2 adults, 2 kids, you can gather around and keep warm, no dramas at all. But yeah, most importantly, I bought it is to cook on it, and as a cooking tool it works really well. I'm really happy with it so far. It seems really rugged and seems really well, easy to clean up too. Just give it a quick wash in the old kitchen sponge. If you had a good hard brush you can probably do a bit of a better job of it. And then here's a bit of a look at the what's the inside of it looks like anyway. So you've got the main base there, and then you've got this this grill here that the coals will sit on top of so it doesn't touch the bottom. Gives it a nice bit of air circulation and all that. And the base here, I'll just show you again quickly. You saw it yesterday anyway, but it's very easy to set up. You'll see one of the ends, there's an arrow there, pull that leg out, and then all the rest just follow suit. pretty solid there too. Sorry, that camera shake. And then it's very, very simple to set up. Just chuck that over those. That's it. All done. Then have your fire on like that, and then once the fire comes down to coals, chuck this on top. There's nothing to actually lock it in, but it doesn't need it. Hey, it's solid enough. It's big enough surface there to cook a meal for a family like ours, 2 adults, 2 kids, no dramas at all. I got it from the Drifta store. It's the only place in Australia where I've seen it available for sale, and I did a bit of research and I really wanted a fire pit, and the really good one, which is the Snow Peak one, was just too expensive for us. $600 for a fire pit. It was I just couldn't justify it. This one here, picked it up for $100, which is, I think, is a really good value for what you get out of it. There's a few other alternatives there. I chose this one because of the way that everything just compacts down into one little package. It goes into the one bag. That's it. You don't need anything else. And it was only $100. So while you're there getting this, it doesn't actually come with any bags in the box. So I've got this bag from Drifta. They make it especially just for this thing. It is $40 from the Drifta, or $39 from the Drifta store. Comes with a nice boot liner bag and one here for the poles to keep that separated too. Highly recommend it. It's really good stuff. It's the first thing I've bought from Drifta, and I can see why they get a good name. They've got a pretty good workmanship on here. These are ones that are Australian made too. So that's it, guys. That's the end of that. There's nothing really more to tell you. I really like it. I think it's a really good way to cook. You don't really want to be cooking on the ground fires at campsites and stuff, especially if it's an existing ground fire like you should be using anyway, just because you don't know what goes into those fire pits. People chuck plastics in there and whatever else, and that's just going to go through your food. So I highly recommend using these to cook on, especially. So for me, even if I'm at a place where I have a ground fire, I'll probably still put a few coals on here and cook on that, and just keep the ground fire for a fire. That's it. That's the end of this one, guys. I hope you liked the video. I hope you found it valuable at least, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. That would help me out a lot. And I've got a few other reviews on the channel you can check out. We are a traveling family. We've been working and traveling our way around Australia since March 2019. So we just, on our channel, we share with you our adventures and our destinations and our tips on reviews and products that we're using that we think it might be suitable for someone in a similar position to us. So that's the end of that one, guys. I hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for spending your precious time watching our video. We are a family with 2 young kids, and we have been working and traveling our way around Australia since March 2019. We share with you our trips so you can see that it's very possible to travel with young kids. We also share with you some tips that we've learned along the way, making traveling with kids a little bit easier. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to our channel for future videos we upload every week. Thank you very much, and